Well, there's only a handful of employee-owned companies in the CSRA, and I'm so pleased to be joined by the CEO of one, Augusta Industrial Services. David, how are you today?
Doing great. Doing great.
Excellent. So over the course of the next several months, we'll learn about employee stock option programs, or ESOP. But why don't we get started, David, with how your company was founded?
Okay. Around 1977, our founder, Clyde Pilcher, set out on his own to start his own sewer and drain cleaning service. He had previously worked for Roto-Rooter, decided to go on his own and see what he could do. So he purchased a used 1961 C10 pickup truck from his brother-in-law, Gordon Hardy, who later became his business partner.
Sure.
When he bought it, the truck had 4 flat tires, and he and his wife, Rosemary, went and changed each tire one by one, took it to the filling station and filled it up, brought it back. As soon as they had 4 good tires, they took off with the truck, and he threw his sewer machines in the back and set out to make money.
Wow. How long did the truck last? I'm just curious.
I don't know how long it lasted. It lasted for quite a while. But once he got started, he put every penny back into the business while his wife, Rosemary, continued working as a nurse, and they lived off her salary. So he was taking every penny, putting it back in, buying service vans and other types of trucks that would work in the sewer and drain cleaning business.
And again, we're speaking with David Beckum, who's the CEO of Augusta Industrial Services. And what was the gap or the number of years between Budget Sewer starting and then it becoming Augusta Industrial Services?
Well, Augusta Industrial Services was incorporated in 1986. Mm-hmm. They had started providing industrial cleaning services prior to that for local industrial plants such as Procter & Gamble or NutraSweet or any of those others, Savannah Riverside. And around 86, that's when he incorporated as Augusta Industrial Services.
And then hired some people that stayed with him for a while.
Yeah, he put together a great team. One of his first and best hires was Taylor Smoot in 1984, and Taylor's still with the company after 37 years. He runs a large part of the company for us. In 86, he hired Gordon Hardy to come in and be his business partner. Mm-hmm. And then in 1988, he hired Carl Smith, who is also still with us after 33 years. And all those people have been instrumental in the growth and the longevity of our company.
And again, that's sort of led, and we'll continue along this path, but that's led to becoming an employee-owned company. The key is finding good people to partner with and really be invested. And it sounds like that's what's happened.
Absolutely.
Which is really terrific. Just as a way of explanation, what are the type of industrial services that you offer?
Yeah, so now we've quit doing the residential sewer and drain cleaning.
That was kind of messy, I bet.
Well, yeah. You can make money doing things people don't want to do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So, but we sold Budget Sewer in the early 2000s and focused more on the industrial and nuclear markets. So we offer high pressure water blasting services. That's pressure washing up to 40,000 PSI. We have liquid and wet dry vacuum trucks to collect waste in, whether we're cleaning tanks or pumping out pits or sumps or anything that can be vacuumed up. We also provide dry ice blasting services. We have combination sewer jet and vacuum trucks that you may see around town cleaning storm sewers or sanitary sewers. We do a lot of sewer cleaning still on a large scale, whether it's municipal or in an industrial plant. We perform, we have robotic sewer cameras that can go into sewer systems and identify problem areas, and we print out a coded report for engineers, and they can identify exactly where pipes are failing and what needs to be done. And so if the pipe, a lot of times they don't want to have to dig up the pipe to replace it, so we have a cured in place pipe lining system. We can line the pipe underground and get it back to better than new.
Well, yeah.
We also, one of our most popular services now is hydro excavation or pneumatic excavation, where we are excavating with pressurized water or air and vacuum to avoid underground utility strikes.
And for more information on all of the services, the website is now up at the bottom of the screen, and you'll be able to learn about the services and the backstory and also employment opportunities and so much more. And we're with David Beckum, and I understand your customers are nice.
Yes, they are. That's what we say. Our customers are nice. Nuclear, industrial, civil, and environmental.
Wow, that's a great acronym. Did you come up with that one yourself?
In the Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
No, tell me that story.
Well, we were, as we've grown as a company, our company was founded on the principles of we would do whatever it takes for whoever needed it. Mm-hmm. And as you grow and you get bigger and bigger, you can't do everything.
Right.
You have to hone in on the things that you're good at. And those are the things that we're good at. We're servicing nuclear, industrial, civil, and environmental. So I was sitting in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and it just came to me, and I thought it was pretty clever. A lot of people didn't, but I went with it.
I think the man who makes those small little candy bars that are called Nice, I think he needs to send you a check in the mail.
He probably does.
I'm not kidding. Good for you. That's really excellent. Are you able to share in terms of a couple of maybe clients that people may know about, or your service area that you help?
Yeah. So we have a location here in Augusta. That's our headquarters. And then we also have a small location in Columbia, South Carolina, and a location in Waynesboro, Georgia. That out of Waynesboro, we are pretty much servicing Southern Company, Plant Vogtle.
Sure.
So we're in the nuclear world, commercial and Department of Energy. We service just about every manufacturing plant in town, and there's a lot of them. And so kind of our service area, we typically do best if we stay 150 miles of Augusta, or from either Augusta or Columbia. So we're really servicing the Augusta area, Columbia, and up to Greenville, South Carolina.
I see.
Forms a nice little triangle.
Sure. Now, you mentioned Gordon earlier.
Yes.
In our discussion, and so Clyde and Gordon got together about 2015, and really the ascension of the company has grown from there.
Right. And 2015 was a big time for us, but it actually started around 2012. Mm-hmm. We started looking at succession planning.
Right.
And we went through many different options. There was many different ways we could have gone, one of which would be to sell the company. We get a lot of offers for that, but that didn't fit into what the legacy we wanted to leave. Mm-hmm. So we looked at many options, and we decided to go with the employee stock ownership plan. We felt like it would preserve the legacy of the company and all the people who have worked for us and put their time and their life into this. It's a way to reward everybody that's involved.
Excellent. And how many employees do you have, and how many are eligible right now to participate?
Right now we have about 120 employees. When we started talking about the ESOP, we were at 55. Mm-hmm. And so we've doubled the company since 2015.
And do all 120 participate?
No, we have some newer employees that haven't qualified yet, but they will this year.
Sure.
So just about all, at least 100 of us are fully vested into the company.
Wow. And if you're interested in this and run a good company, or you want to see what your end game is, please stick around, because we're going to learn all about how the employee stock ownership plan works. There's a lot of different aspects to it, but in the end, it's really just trying to make everyone work together even more and feel invested.
Absolutely.
Feel part of something bigger for sure. And once again, the website is up on the bottom of the screen if you would like to learn more. Again, David Beckum is the CEO. Wanted to give a quick shout out to our friends here at Augusta Podcasts, and you can go to augustapodcast.com and take a look at really all of the companies that are involved doing podcasting. And if it's something that you have interest in, you can go to augustapodcasts.com.